Hi, this is Jae Luna. You're watching the Encore. It's 11:21 a.m. I'm in Orange County, California, and it's November 17th. Whoa, current favorite artist. Just one. Just I only get to pick one. Uh, I kind of like the kid Lil Roy right now. I think he has really catchy melodies. I really love Gene Dawson right now. I just listened to this album he put out like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So good. I really like. I think her name is pronounced Bia Badoobie. I don't know. Her album was fun too. A lot of 2000s influenced people. I really like the soundtrack for Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I think John Bryan did it. It's a really good soundtrack though. Music Magazine. I don't know if this is a nerdy answer, but I really like Sound on Sound or Tape Op. That's like audio engineering shit. I'm a nerd. Damn, that's a hard one. Who is my favorite producer right now? I don't know if this counts because he's like a singer or artist also, but I really like Break-Ins. I think a lot of his music is like pretty like out there, and I'm pretty sure like most of the stuff he's put out he produced all himself. And his friend and my friend 50 Landing. Huh. That's tough. Also, I really like Alex Toomey. Um, Mostly for hip hop, obviously. Besides that, I like Jeff Ellis. I like the way Frank Ocean's music is mixed. Current favorite song. I really like Power Freaks by Gene Dawson. This makes me feel like a coming of age film main character. Damn, there's so many. White Ferrari by Frank Ocean. I think that's like the most beautiful song I've ever heard. I would say from a writing standpoint, I'm really proud of Summertime 2016. I think it's like the most like, I think it's like the best song I've written in terms of like lyricism and melody. I don't know if that's like my favorite song that I've put out, but I think that's like my favorite song I've written. I don't know if that makes sense, but dream collab. Ty Dolla Sign. Yeah. I think most people wouldn't expect that answer, but definitely up there. I think I really like the feeling of I don't know. I don't know if this is like a selfish thing to say, but I think I like the feeling of making music that makes me feel like something. Like I know a lot of people probably say like they probably like watching their music make other people feel something, but I think I like it the most when like I write something impactful or like make something like profound and like I'm the one that like feels it. Like I feel like I like accomplished it to myself. I don't know. Honestly, probably signed to a label. I'm like pretty music oriented, so I think I'd rather have a label that would like help me with like the business end and connection end and marketing end. Although I do like the control that comes with being independent and obviously like I own all my music, so it's a mixed bag. But I would say in general like I don't think I'd mind being signed as long as I had like pretty big creative control still. I think my current goal is to get signed or to like have some kind of like release deal with like what do they call like a JV or like a record label or anything like that, like something smaller probably. uh Biggest step that I've taken towards that, I don't know, finishing the music. I mean that's like most of the battle for me, so if I were just to choose like one person, I think I'm really inspired by my brother. I think he's like always like trying to learn and like always trying to learn from different sources that like I feel uh like different sources that wouldn't pigeonhole him. Like I feel like I learned a lot about like learning and like being inspired from watching him do that. So like I feel like I've never limited my scope because of that. My family and my friends, like close friends. I think close relationships like that are like really important to me, and preserving those relationships are like really important to me. So I'm grateful for having them and having a good relationship with them. What makes me truly happy? That's a loaded question. I think being able to do what I want at a specific time, whether that's like making music or watching a movie with my dad or some like anything. I think it's just like having the privilege of that choice. That's what makes me happy. Sacrifice. I think any form of sacrifice is like the ultimate display of love. Take breaks. Take breaks. Be alone when you need to be alone. Find people when you need to find people. Don't be afraid to reach out. And I don't know, don't take yourself so seriously. Right now I'm really into education. I mean, obviously, like, the climate of everything else is, like, it's very awful. But I feel like everything starts from education, especially in America, because, like, our public education system is, like, completely awful. And I feel like reforming education would help a lot of the social causes we have right now. Especially so that people, I mean, I don't know about now, but maybe more in the future, too, are better equipped to, like, not only discuss, but also like better equipped to like combat these social issues and like be able to like unionize and like move together and like have better collective thought because of education. So I mean, that's something I've been pretty into. I'm gonna say the pandemic because not only because like it sucks for everyone and because people like were affected like physically by this disease and everyone like socially and mentally by this disease, but also because like if it weren't for this like none of this stuff in America or none of this stuff in America would have come out in this fashion, like people being like obviously already frustrated and like other places in the world too, and like international tension. Like I feel like it was just this really crazy global domino effect that like we're still seeing right now. So yeah, still gonna have to go with the pandemic for that one. I think most people can agree. I think it was like the mental challenge, like especially like I feel like people around my age or our age, like I like was starting to get to a point where I felt like my career was, I mean, not taking off, but like I was like kind of starting a momentum. Like I was getting into a rhythm and a schedule, and then all of a sudden it literally in a matter of like a week it just fell like completely apart. Like it doesn't matter who I was emailing with, it doesn't matter who I was talking with, what schedules I had, like I just had nothing. And then I had nothing for like months. And that was so weird because I literally felt like I was like trying to build something and it just all collapsed. Like I couldn't do anything about it. Like I didn't, like what you're doing right now and what I do is like this is built on like freelance and like it's not like we have a HR department to fall on. So it's like when shit hits the fan it really does. And like I had nothing and I did nothing for months. I remember like the first like 2-3 months I was like, wow, like I'm fucking bummed out. I can't make music with anyone unless it's on Zoom, which sucks. And it's like I didn't really make music honestly for like a couple months because it was like so discouraging. And I mean just getting out of that rut, like getting used to this lifestyle, like trying to adapt was like such a huge transition, and I'm glad I did it finally. And I'm glad most of the world like is figured it out. A lot of people did figure it out, and if they didn't, like I hope they do. But I think everyone can agree that was like so tough for most of us. Just like the mental hurdle, like getting over a whole new lifestyle. Yeah. I guess it's gonna be like conflicting to say this, but I think people I think people and relationships are really important. That's like something I learned, especially like having a girlfriend, having my family. Like that's all I had for like, what is it, like 9 months now. So that's really important, but also like it's really important to like count on yourself and like trust yourself. Like I feel like when there's not that many connections to look at, like you really, really can fall very like deeply into a hole in your mind and like feel very inadequate and feel very like, I don't know, like down and out on yourself. So it's like good to just like trust yourself, trust what you do, trust what you're good at, you know. And if you're not good at it, like trust the process, trust the fact that like you can get better. You're only gonna improve, you know. The best thing that happened to me in 2020. Feels hard to think of it, but I know there's a lot. I don't know, getting back together with my girlfriend, I think is the best thing that happened to me this year, probably. She just keeps me sane. Same answer as before, probably. Yeah, that. Just like people. Good conversations, good relationships. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next year.